Right to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd and 10. Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he's still just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
11 coming.
Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase, complete. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, let's go. No, check.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
Here we go. 18 ready. Big Lion. 19 tight. 60 average. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nakobe Dean showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11.
Now Burrow on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 Thomas.
7-7, our score after 1.
Here we go.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
11 MC.
Again, it's Burrow. The 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They give him a gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. The slot man in motion right. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bengals. Hayden Hurst, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On first down, Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check, man. Check. 79 Broncos. Check. Hurt. Rig.
Back to throw here.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts sets up to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. Pat the street. Hurt. Hey, man, Broncos. Go check.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here we go, check. Seven Pirates. Warriors, 17. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60. Hurt. Right there, Hurt.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down.
11 yards for number 11. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Ryan, Mustang 19. Go, Reed, go.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Cut, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Hurts. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now a carry for Sanders. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Check match, check match.
Throwing is Hurts.
Smith catches left side.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Burrow will throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Joe Mixon from 19 yards away. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, break.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Family Rangers, come back team. Come back team.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Hurts finding Goddard there. 1st down, Philadelphia. Here's Hurts to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Watkins.
Down inside the 10.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
the sneak. It's Hurts.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Important extra point up and through, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1 yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11 MP, 11 MP. 11, 11, 11.
To throw, Burrow. Complete to Boyd.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Gun.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing, Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick here is good. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap.